a roll back, but we just kept
Oh,
walking. I
God.
did text 2 people about it because, like, I'm like, hey, maybe this is really is a seizure. But then when I hear the news, it's like it was heat exhaustion. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it
what the
sounds
hell?
more like heat exhaustion to me, for
Yeah.
sure.
What's up, V?
Hey, so about that picture last night, I want to address that.
Yes.
So Irish Queen Bean put out a video because apparently Gabby sent out another picture,
Of course she did.
and she sent it to a couple people. Now, if anybody knows who Irish is, you understand that she does not get upset like she got upset.
Right.
in this
Irish
video.
Queen.
Reports have been filed.
Yes. Trust
If
me,
Gabby
guys.
is
Even on
not
my
on
end,
YouTube
I've
today,
reported. Does Gabby what?
This picture, I don't know what it is. I don't care to know what it is. I don't want the details, but apparently it's bad. And it's the last straw. So I think if anybody knows anything, you need to open your mouth.
Please DM me. Please DM me.
I will.
I mean, because I love that little boy. That
Okay,
boy
somebody
deserves-
said it shows bruises in places that he shouldn't have bruises, like not common areas.
Oh my God. So why? Let me ask y'all a question, okay? What do you know? This is ridiculous, okay? I mean, kids are gonna fall, kids are gonna get bruises, and all this other stuff. But why is she showing people? Like, does she not want? Does she want to lose her son?
I think she does, Karen. I don't think she cares, and I think she's more. You know, the day she lost him the first time, she was more happier than anybody's ever seen her in her life.
And then I
And
remember
she's
her making a
acting like
video.
that again.
Did they do anything to you? Did she scratch you? Did she hurt you? Like, honey.
Hey, that's another question that somebody asked in there. She says she gave you the rest of her kratom.
No,
Oh, yeah.
the fuck she didn't. I've never taken any of that garbage. She didn't give me nothing. What the hell? Don't give
Yeah.
me MC wants a box. I think I know who that is. I've seen MC around, but
And Karen, does anybody at the park ever talk to her or say anything to her when they're there?
no.
I didn't think so. Okay, carry on.
Because I'm going to tell you this much. I know why they love the park so much, because the park's their fucking babysitter.
It is, and also I think the park is to get excuses for where the bruises come from.
It's very possible, guys. It's to the point where, like, this is the worst I've ever seen her. The worst.
Can you tell us anything that you've ever seen that probably was the worst you think that in person you've ever seen that we probably don't know about?
Well, there was an incident like the last time her and I fell out where people were saying, oh, well, Karen's there and saw him get pulled by the arm, and she and her daughter went in the other room. We didn't go in the other room. I left her house. As soon as I got in my car, I made a phone call.
Okay. Everybody's
Like-
saying protect that child, please do something. She said she's made the necessary calls she needs to and is talking to people. I think you said you needed to.
Yes, I've made phone calls, guys. Trust me. I'm not going to sit back. No matter how much I cannot stand them, I'm not going to sit back and let that little boy live the life that he's living. That just makes no sense. That makes me a bad person. Like, because that little boy, he is so sweet, guys. Like, this little boy is the sweetest little thing on earth.
Can you tell that whenever he is with her that he can't stand her or resents her, and that's why does he treat her the only way? I mean, is she pretty much the only person that he treats that way?
Yeah, he doesn't do it to Aaron. He always wants to be with his daddy.
Okay.
Like, there was an incident where Aaron was over here working on my friend's car, and she pretty much had a whole freaking conniption fit because she wanted to go spark, and he was over here working in the car, and we're like, bring him over, they can play. I made a splash, a slip inside, so that's what I did. Ugh.
Okay. I'm trying to read any more. Yeah, I agree with everybody else because she don't want to spend time with him. She'd rather go spark. She'd rather go do anything other than she'd rather go walk the dog around when she's not supposed to be alone than do anything with him.
Aaron.
And anybody asking why we're up here again, it's because she can't read the comments because they're going too fast. So we're trying to get all the comments read for y'all and get answers for y'all that y'all want to hear. So if you want to ask something. Okay. Somebody wants to ask about her and the liquor. Can I ask her about the liquor?
Oh, when she said, oh, I didn't drink. They drank. First of all, she did drink that day. I think she only had one, but she did. So don't let her fool you about, oh, I don't drink. She did.
Okay, she does still drink.
Not occasionally, but not all the
Okay.
time. And we go back to what I was saying. So I made a slip and slide. I went to Lowe's and got this big old piece of like clear plastic, and I made a big old slip and slide for the kids. And I told her, tell Aaron, tell her to bring it over. As soon as he got out of the car, he was very calm. He came in, got Chloe and Madison, and then went out there and played hours. It's like, I feel like that she doesn't do enough with him. So this is why he acts out he does. He's a very hyper little boy. You know, he needs to be outside more, you know? Like he's hyper. Like my daughter has ADHD. She's hyper. She wants to play outside, you know, and you should let him.
Somebody said, does he try to elope, run?
No, that's Coco,
Okay.
not Cameron.
Okay.
If Cameron does run, all you have to say is, Cameron, come back, and he comes right back. Now, if he doesn't do that around her, I don't know what to say. But
Right.
he's good with me. He's very good with me.
Is he very pale? Like, do you see him very pale? His eyes like he don't get enough sunshine or anything like that? He's always inside the house.
He's very, very white.
Okay. So the handicap tag, is it for G?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That day that she went and got it, I actually went and picked her up from the DMV. But I honestly think it's for her because she's too goddamn lazy to walk.
Right. And somebody's asking, why didn't you take action before now?
I've taken action in the past before.
Right.
But this has been the worst case scenario, you guys, that I have ever seen her. Because it's to the point where, like, she just doesn't care. Like, there's no need for that boy to be home. I tell her all the time. I told her, I said, why do you keep him home? Well, because he has therapy at 1 and it's too much for him. No, it's not. You can take him.
We can't hear you again, Karen.
There's nothing wrong with taking him to school and picking him up. Let that boy get his education. Because kindergarten, they're not going to put up with that.
Yeah. Karen, you got to stop running from the phone. Stop running from the phone.
Huh?
Stop running from the phone. We can't hear you.
Oh. It's not because I laid it down. Okay.
In your eyes, do you think that he is malnutrition?
Does he need to eat more food? Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
And there's been times that he's been so hungry when he has come to my house that, and you know, she sits and says, oh, but he doesn't like this, he doesn't eat this, he don't eat that. Bullshit. That little boy loves to eat. And everything I've ever made him, he's always ate it.
Do you think it's because of the medication she gives him to be real drowsy all the time that he's not eating as much as he should? He's just sleeping.
If you think about it, even, you know, any person, if you're taking a bunch of sleep medicine, you're not worried about being hungry. You want to sleep.
Exactly. Do you know what really happened at the water park?
What part?
The water park?
With the seizure or with his eye?
Maybe they want to know both. You could talk about both.
Okay, well, the whole playground thing, like, I get it, like, kids play, kids bump heads, but how many times did you change that story? Oh, he fell off his bed, you know, that's why I'm, you know, selling his bed, then a boy bumped into him, and then he fell, like, what really fucking happened?
Yeah, there was too many stories. She didn't make no sense when she came on either.
And then she said something about, well, I didn't go to the hospital. Well, according to the news, a girl was transferred to the hospital. I mean, we don't know if that's her that was transported, but guys, I don't know. She's all over the fucking place.
Okay, Sunsplash, when he supposedly eloped, he probably didn't, y'all. She answered that question. He don't elope. It's
No, he doesn't.
Coco.
He'll go other places, but he'll look behind him and be like, Mommy, Daddy, come on, come on, come on. Like, he'll tell his parents to come.
Okay, let's see.
He's such a good little kid, but she makes him out to be like this horrible child that does this and does that. And guys, he really doesn't.
Karen, did you see C's injuries in person?
Yes, I did. Sure did.
Okay.
and I got two different stories. One, he fell off his bed, and the other one, a kid hit him. They bumped heads at the park.
Okay,
Why did
somebody
she
went.
wait?
Oh, go ahead. I'm on mute.
Why did she wait to take him to the hospital?
I didn't even know she took him to the hospital. I don't know if I was talking to her at the time or not, but I don't think she ever took him because she's too busy taking herself to the fucking doctor. Didn't worry about her damn son.
The one picture that's out there, like I said, I haven't seen these pictures. I have no desire to see them. I do not want to see them, and I will report them if I see them. But the one picture that's out there, he's apparently in the hospital.
Oh, I didn't see that picture.
Well, I heard that story that they made her take him to the hospital. So
That's pretty fucking stupid that a complete fucking stranger on the internet has to make you take your son to the doctor. Come on.
she takes her. She would take herself over a paper cut. So I don't understand that either.
I mean, she's always calling. And let me tell you, there ain't no doctor in Cape Coral that's on fucking speed dial that answers her instantly.
Okay, do you know what day that happened?
His eye?
Yeah.
I have to look in my text messages. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I have her blocked, but I have the text messages. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, y'all. I know she said May 1st, but I'm gonna verify because some don't believe that, or some do. So if she has the direct day, maybe that'd give y'all some answers. G's eyebrow, what happened is he did throw a toy at her head.
She sent me the picture on May 1st.
Okay, the picture was of May 1st, okay. I'm waiting for more.
I appreciate you up here helping me. Like, seriously, I'm trying to talk and then I get sidetracked with the messages.
Everybody talking about the food, stuff like that, like he might be picky. No, he wasn't. He was too sleepy from all the meds probably to eat. That's why he looks malnutrition. She said that he would eat anything over Karen's house.
Yeah, he never had a problem eating anything. I mean, I don't know if because it was that Chloe was eating it or what, but guys, I've noticed his clothes are baggier. Like, they don't fit him like they should.
When you seen that wound, was it fresh or the old wound?
What, the bump on his head?
I think that's what they're talking about by the time you've
so
seen it.
she sent it to me right as they were leaving the park.
Okay. So which picture did G send to you? The one that you got?
First picture of the goose egg, and his eyes looked tired, but his nose looked weird.
Okay. No, we're not only answering select questions. I'm asking what I see, and she's answering, whatever I guess she feels like. That's why I'm up here, because she couldn't read them all.
Yeah, there's like almost 1,000 people in here.
Do you think that well, you don't know for sure because you didn't see the pic in the hospital. Some people think it's old from last year.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But it's like, why would you get online and show a bunch of people? Like, if she thinks I released a picture, I didn't show no pictures of nobody.
Okay. Why did the lifeguard have to grab Cam if he had a life jacket on?
When was this? At Sunsplash or something?
Yeah, I guess so.
I've only gone to Sunsplash with them once, and it wasn't that time that I went with them, so I don't know about that incident.
Okay. Yes, there's multiple different pics, and there was another one last night, just another voice that was released. Obviously, that it was new to everybody else.
I just really hope that something's not this time, guys, because this is getting ridiculous. It's really getting ridiculous to the point where, like, they need to fucking do the people that need to do their job, they need to do their job.
Okay, MC says box, please. They went up to see if they can hear again or if she can talk.
Okay, here I come. I'm getting it. Hello? We can't hear you. You have Bluetooth on or something?
Yeah, maybe take out your headphones if you got them in.
Yeah, because sometimes that will affect it.
Did you keep giving her Adderall?
My daughter doesn't even take Adderall.
Okay.
This is the point I've been trying to make for years. My daughter don't take the same medication she does. And why would I give her my child's medication? That's just stupid. The only thing I've ever given her is Zofran. And that was my prescription. And that's for nausea. So I would not give her my child's medication because she wants to overdo hers. No, thank you.
MC, we still can't hear you. Are you connected to your CarPlay or anything maybe you can undo? And everybody's saying, why didn't you report it to CHS,
You know how
DFS?
many times I have
He
reported
did.
her? I've reported her many times, you guys. I really have. I have called 3 times in the 3 years that I've known her.
Somebody said, what about the gas station kratom? I think they're saying.
She tells me that she gets it from one of them smoke shops. I don't know about the gas station.
Okay, somebody said mute and see if we can hear her. I'll mute for a minute and see if y'all can hear her then.
Okay. MC, you there? We can't hear her. Yeah.
Yeah, we still can't hear her, you guys. Were the pics you got old pics from the door, or were they of Kim recently?
I believe the one pic that she sent me was recent. That's all. She only sent me the one of his face, and then I had saw it a couple days later, and that's when his eyes were bruised.
Does A also take kratom, or does he take anything that you know about or aware about?
I'm not really sure because he pretty much like stays to himself. He doesn't broadcast shit like she does.
Well, I'd wonder because him letting her do this shit in front of him and letting this keep going on.
Like
I wonder about him.
This is what I told my friend Rhonda. I feel like he is so fucking brainwashed to the point where if she says jump, he says how high.
I think she pleasures him just to get him away from her so she can go online and so that he won't say nothing as well. Sorry,
I
y'all.
have really, really old messages that I could probably post to where he told me he's only with her because of Cam.
Okay, anybody
That was
coming
like
in? She
last
said
year.
May 1st was the day of the picture that in her text that she got. And was the bruise yellow when you seen it in the picture?
The bruise didn't show in the picture. It was a couple days later when I saw it, and it was like a blackish color. Like it had a little bit of blue in it, but it was black.
Okay.
So it had definitely been fresh. So
let's see.
I
Why does Aaron stay with her? We answered that one, I think, pretty much because he's an idiot.
Either that, or he's just scared to run, or he's scared to leave her.
Karen, have you turned in those pics that you've got at least to the right authorities? Okay, good.
Absolutely.
Why would G send you the pictures if you are not friends?
We were friends when the episode happened.
Okay.
Karen, please go to DCF and tell them, guys, I was on the phone for an hour and a half. I cannot go to DCF because it's almost 8 hours from me, the actual main office. But I was on the phone for over an hour and a half with them just the other day.
Okay. What about the messages between you and Aaron being spicy together? Jesus Christ.
That was totally fake. Let me just tell you something. If y'all saw my type, he is not my type, and I would never fucking touch him. I don't like him like that. When we were friends, I kind of looked at him as a little brother because, he'd help with my car or, he would cut my grass for me. But absolutely fucking not. That's fucking disgusting.
Okay. Anybody coming in that's new and everything? I know y'all are asking the same questions. I'm trying to get to them now. 1K's in here. So I'm just up here and reading them to her because they're going so fast. So just bear with me. Somebody asked about the kratom. She's getting it at a smoke shop. She did not give it to Karen.
I don't do that shit. You don't know what the fuck's in that?
Oh, that's a good question. Why is G not allowed at the school?
That was a while ago. I don't know if she still isn't, but because she went there and threw a whole thing. I think it was about when they took him, how she yelled at them for letting CPS take her that one day. The police brought her home, brought him home. She went up there and threw a whole fucking conniption fit. So They told her she wasn't allowed on school property.
Do you feel they may take C again this time?
To be honest, though, how much she's really acting out, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, why didn't you tell her to take him to the doctor?
I have told this woman to do so many things. And she's always like, "Oh no, it'll be okay." He does not have a pediatrician, because just a few weeks ago she said to me, "Will your kid's doctor take him?" I said, "A lot of them don't take kids without being vaccinated, and my doctor's office is one of them."
Okay, Karen, also to you, you're going to be repeated questions too, because I'm getting
Okay.
repeated questions. I'm sorry. They said, why haven't you're witnessing it for years. Why haven't you done anything?
I have, you guys, every single time that I realize and notice things, I did call the authorities. Trust me.
Okay.
Hi.
What's up?
First, I have a question. I got muted for the live because I asked a question, so
Yeah,
that's why I
nobody
had to
mute
ask.
or anything.
But the question I have is, have you ever seen this kind of harm to him before in all the years?
Okay, hold on, y'all. She went back on teacup, and it's going really fast. So I'm trying, y'all. And I'm going to say to some of them that already know, then why aren't they doing anything? I don't believe people have called to help him. I do believe people have called to help him. I do believe Feisty. I do believe Dylan. And I do believe a lot of other people working behind the scenes have definitely called to help him. And if y'all are asking if G is worse offline, she said that she is that way as well. And about his face, she gave her 2 stories about the bed and then one about bumping into the kid at the park. So yeah, Florida is felony. Was there a welfare check last night? Yeah, I'm gonna ask that. I'm not sure if she knows or not. I think I did ask her that, but I'll ask her again. Her check last night.
I don't know, and I don't know how to check that little website thingy that people be checking. I have no idea about that. But I'll tell you what, these people that keep calling, she's pretty good at what's the word? She's pretty good at manipulating people, like, "Oh, I'm fine. No, there's nothing wrong with me." Like, she's good at playing that fucking shit off.
Did he get any therapy prior to CPS mandating it though?
I can't answer that because I don't know. She swears up and down he does, but it's always someone coming to his house.
Yes, Bodega Queen. He does not elope either. That's Coco, not Cameron. So
They're talking. Coco does, but you know what's funny is Coco didn't do that at my house. I let her outside, and I put the leash on her when she was here before, and she did pull the leash out of the ground because she's so heavy and so strong. And I told her to come back, and she came right back.
Everybody's running to get away from G.
Yeah, probably.
It's
Yeah,
pretty bad.
probably.
There's like 5 minutes. Carrie.
Karen, have
what
you
did
ever
G-
seen this
Oh, go
kind
ahead.
have you ever seen this kind of harm before in all the years?
No, I've seen her pop him on his butt, things like that. But this has been, I don't know what's going on this time, you guys. Like, she's really fucking off her rocker this time.
So she's ramped it up.
Do you think she wants this child to be taken away?
At times, yes, because of how much she exposed and how much she says. And she seems to just send them to random fucking people that she doesn't even freaking know.
Okay, what did G tell you happened to C's face again? They want to hear that again for some that
So she
didn't.
told me that she texted me and said, "Hey, are you guys coming to the park?" And I'm like, "Well, right now we're at the store if you're still there and we come back, we'll come. Well, then not even like 30 minutes later, she met me. We're on our way home because Cameron and the boy ran into each other, and now he has a big goose egg on his head, and that was it. And then a few days later, I noticed his nose looked weird, like right here. It looked
Yeah.
really swollen, and he had like black bluish eyes. Real light tint though. A little
Like
bit darker
pandas.
when you have, like when you have what do they call in your eyes? When you
Panda
have bags
eyes.
under your eyes. It was a little bit
Oh.
darker than bags.
Do you think he's malnourished?
At times,
Yes.
yes, because I've always gotten on her about this. Every time she make him food, she would take a few bites of it and then give him like half of what she was going to give him. Then she
my
turns around and
God.
eats more.
Can we ask the mod to unmute the ones that were muted?
If they're saying something that's not right. JC, can I mod you?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, and you can the heck?
I'm gonna have too many responsibilities. Help. Okay, let's see. It's
So
definitely
somebody
escalating
asked
there.
when they went to the park for the grand opening, did he have those marks on his face already?
No, I believe the seizure was before that.
I'm not
Okay.
sure when the grand opening of the
Oh, the
park
grand
was.
opening was May 9th because I was there. So no, this was before, but it already started clearing up under his eyes a little bit.
Yeah, that would have been 8 days. Yeah.
And I
I'm
think we
muting.
were like in the other side walking and we saw it.
I'm sorry, y'all. Just give me a second. Can y'all hear me?
I'll try to help you.
Okay, because I'm unmuting.
Do you want me
Find
to
out
mod
how to
you?
mute it, which is not good.
stay in
If
your
we could be
lanes?
good here.
Stay in your lane. Can I mod you?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, the muting is done. She said anything that's way too. We'll start over. If anybody's too disrespectful, she will mute. Okay.
So
Let's
MC wants to know, because since we couldn't hear her, she wants to know, what are you going to do moving forward to protect him?
I'm going to sit back and watch on my troll account that I recently just made. And every little thing that I see, even if it's not really worth telling, I'm going to report it. Like something has to be done, you guys.
And somebody asked, when did G take him to the doctor? I don't think you know that. You already answered that when you said that you didn't know she even
The last
took him to
time
the
I
doctor.
know she took him to the doctor was probably over a year ago because I went with her when she was trying to get a re-diagnosis right before he went to pre-K. She was trying to get him re-diagnosed for ADHD and autism and all that so she could get an IEP. And the doctor had said, well, I see that, he's able to talk, he's able to do this, but he wasn't potty trained at that time. And that she said that you have to go get him retested. You got to go see a specialist because she was just a pediatrician at the time. So she didn't know all about that, and she never proceeded with it.
Hi, Karen. Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me up. I just want to make a note. Everybody's saying, oh, Karen, how come you haven't done anything? I've been watching for time. I've seen how many times you've tried to get involved and make a difference. Here's the thing. You can only do so much. You can only make so many calls, and then it's up to the state. Then it's up to the DSC workers that come in and frequent the home and know the situation. They see Gabby on stream. They're aware of it. It's our everyday life now. It's now in the hands of the state, and the state, I'm sorry, is failing that poor little boy. G is a problem. We know this. And everybody around that's got any hands in or hands on has tried. I've watched this for years.
Mm-hmm.
I hold the state responsible.
Okay.
But G is very manipulative, so
I also heard that she says, I keep my son off the internet to protect him. I heard so many times that CPS told her that if she puts him on live, that they're going to take him from her.
I heard that too. And you know what? Just the other day, I seen him and her addressing him on live.
Are you the one that potty trained C?
I didn't fully potty train him, but with my daughter, because he really liked my daughter, she was a big help in it. But he never had accidents at my house. he would always just go straight to the bathroom. He would have a BM on himself because, that's always hard to train someone. But with the 2 weeks that I watched him, he hardly ever had any accidents unless he was outside playing, But other than that, he never had accidents, you guys. He never did.
I got a question. What about the high chair in the house? Who's that for?
Supposedly he likes to play with it and push it around and push Sonic in it.
No, Karen, you
What are
take
your
a lot of.
thoughts? What are your thoughts about Mimi not getting involved or doing anything?
I'm not even gonna talk to that lady because that bitch left me a fucking message. Whoever gave her my fucking number, Erin, Gabby, the nasty fucking voicemail that I got of me accusing me of taking shit from her house. The stuff that I took from her house was taken straight to G's house. It was nothing in that house. Do I have anything in my house that belongs to her?
Okay,
Hey,
somebody
Karen.
wants to ask. I'm sorry, y'all. The cops said they want to know what the cops said to you, Karen, after being called on
I
you.
have to reset.
For everybody to get into start. Okay, the cop question, please. That's where they said.
What cop? Which situation?
Can y'all elaborate? And plus, they wanted to know what they said to you when they came to see you after being called on you, if you could say.
Oh my God. So the cop comes knocking on the door at 10:30 at night. I woke Rhonda up and I'm like, oh my God, the cops are here. She's like, nah. I said, yeah. Now, being respectfully known that I have 2 children here that go to school the next day, they came knocking on the door and they were like, hey, I'm like, we got a phone call that you're on live harassing and bullying someone. I'm like, oh, I know exactly who it is. And he goes, you know who called? I'm like, yeah, it was Aaron Bradley, right? He goes, yeah. And I was like, what's up? He goes, well, I can't tell you what you can and cannot do on live, but just know that you shouldn't be going on live talking about people and bashing people. But, again, it's a free country. You do what you want. Just please, be mindful of what you do and what you say, And then he asked me, I guess she had said something about, well, her child was over here, did this and that, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, her child was hurting our child. So this is why they're mad at us because, whatever. And he goes, okay, well, I'm going to call this gentleman back and I'm going to let him know that, hey, they said they admitted online that they were talking about you, but that's all he said.
Did G really cut off the Adderall or get cut off the Adderall? Sorry.
Obviously, from what you see online, absolutely not. It don't look like nothing.
Okay.
She's so fucking hyper, crying 1 second, next minute, she's like, I'm over this, I'm good, we're going to clean, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Karen, I have a
Right.
quick question.
Yes, ma'am.
So were you approved by the state to be a caregiver for C?
They called me and they were like, hey, someone had her name. She wants you to be authorized to watch her. We just need your social and your phone number and your address. We have to run a background check on you. That's all they did was run a background check on me and I was able to watch him. Then we
Okay.
got in an argument because I had told her something about what I noticed with him, like his behavior. Like I said, well, hey, when he's here, if he does something wrong, he apologizes and sits in the middle of my couch and says, I sit here a minute. I not do good. I sorry.
Okay,
And-
so with that being said, wouldn't DCFS take your word a little more seriously when you contact them? Because they know you know her. You know what I mean?
Not necessarily because I've made a call before and they were like, okay, well, we're gonna look into this because you know her personally, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. So I plan on like Tuesday or Wednesday because I only called them like Monday. I'm gonna follow up.
Okay.
And
Does G drive, or have you seen her drive since her alleged seizure?
No, I really haven't. Like I said, who's this?
I was gonna ask you, was he really taking just 24 hours the first time?
Yeah.
God.
EG, I watch you every day. You crack me out and your baby's adorable.
I'm sorry, I've got one more question I'm going to drop.
Okay.
So if that happened on May 1st, which was a Friday, why did she call 911 to get him to the hospital? Why didn't Aaron take her?
I don't know what time that was. If it was after 7, he was already at work.
Okay. All right, that's it. Bye.
Okay, honey. Yes, Miss Gigi. I'm gonna mod you for right now, so that way they can't do that. Yeah. But I watch you every day. Okay, it's fine. What's up? Yes. Yes. Because Gabby doesn't care. And regardless, she did make my friend did make a post. She posted it for like a few hours that there were no charges, no nothing. Because long as Gabby doesn't have to watch her child or have to be around her child, she doesn't care who they're fucking with. Because she's never done anything like this before to my child. Like Chloe used to always love going over there playing with Cam. You know, she used to make them lunch and do activities with them. But this last time, it was just so fucking different. When both of our kids are like, we just want to come home. We don't want to be here. And it scared us. Mhm. Yeah, but then she told me I got a note saying that I'm no longer available. I got another restriction. I'm gonna reset, guys. I'll be right back.
Damn it. Good question.
Sorry.
Damn it. Good